Hello and welcome to an episode of Lesha Flows. Today we're doing a 20-minute sequence to gently wake up the body. Start sitting cross-legged on your mat with your hands facing upward on your thighs. Take a deep breath and then slowly start rotating your head clockwise in circles. Take a deep breath as your chin reaches the sky, and exhale as your chin reaches your chest, extending your heart forward and then collapsing as you exhale. Continue this pattern a few times and then begin rotating your head in the opposite direction. Feel extension in the side of your neck as your ears reach towards your shoulders. Then let your head return to center and find organic movement in your shoulders, reaching them up towards your ears and then allowing them to fall back down to your sides, rotating forwards, backwards, whatever feels good in your body today. We're going to find organic movement in our spine, rotating clockwise and counterclockwise. Feel extension on all sides of your body and just feel what areas have a little bit more tension than usual. Your body might even feel uneven today. One side might feel tighter than the other, and that's okay. Just take notice. If you've been rotating in one direction, then you can switch directions. When you're ready, transition into tabletop pose, wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Take a deep breath, inhale, cow pose, reach your belly towards the mat. Exhale, cat pose. Extend your back towards the sky. Continue to sync your breath to movement, inhaling as you reach your chin towards the sky and exhaling as you reach the crown of your head towards the ground, having a curve in your spine to really create space and extension. As you exhale and your spine reaches towards the sky, contract your abdomen and your stomach muscles to pull your hips towards your shoulders. Let your breath create expansion. Inhale, chin towards sky, and exhale. Return to a neutral tabletop and find more organic movement in your spine. Maybe rotating side to side. Shake your head out, do some yeses and nos. Allow your head to fall limp as your crown reaches towards the floor. Find child's pose, extending your hips back towards your heels and reaching your hands towards the top of your mat. Rest your forehead on the floor. And just notice any tension that you feel in your back, or maybe you feel a little looser from when you first arrived on your mat today. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale all the tension you feel in your body out through your mouth. Walk your hands to the top right corner of your mat and continue using your breath to create space. Inhale, extending into your side body. Feel stretch in your hip. Maybe intentionally guide your left hip towards the back left corner of your mat. Your hands and your hip reaching in opposite direction, and continue breathing deeply into this area. Begin to walk your hands to the top left corner of your mat, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take a deep breath in and exhale, allowing your body to settle closer to the mat. Press your forehead firmly into your mat and then relax, allowing the muscles on the back of your neck to come into rest. Inhale into your side body and exhale any tension that you feel. Take one more breath and return your hands to center and rise into tabletop position. Inhale, your left hand reaching for the sky. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right, resting your shoulder on the mat and your head for the sky and exhale as you set it down on your mat. Repeat on the other side, inhaling and then exhaling your right arm, threading the needle to the left side. Take a deep breath as you settle into your twist. And inhale your arm back up to the sky before returning it back to your mat for tabletop. Inhale and exhale, reach your hips to the back of your mat and up towards the sky. Find organic movement in downward dog, maybe pedaling the feet, extending your hips up and out towards the sky, pushing away your hands from your feet, almost like you're trying to rip your mat in half straight down the center. Rise onto your toes and then rotate your heels towards the back right corner of your mat. Take deep breaths, feeling the stretch in your calves and your hip. Stand strong in your downward dog, keeping your hands and your arms engaged, pushing in opposition of your feet. Continue to breathe here. Inhale and lift your heels to return them to center. Find some more movement in your downward dog. Pedal your feet before inhaling and rotating your heels up and over to the left side. Inhale into the tension that you feel from your right armpit all the way to your right hip. Breathe deeply here. Stay for a couple breaths and then inhale your heels up and back to the center for downward dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky for one-legged downward dog, and exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Stay here for a breath, and then step your foot through your hands, untucking your toes and raising your hands to the sky for crescent pose. Squeeze your ears with your forearms, breathing deeply and engaging your core. Open your arms towards the right side of your knee for crescent lunge twist. Hold here for a couple breaths. Inhale the crown of your head up towards the sky, and then exhale. Return to center for crescent lunge, arms reaching up towards the sky. Place your hands on your mat, squaring your foot, and inhale your right heel back towards the sky into one-legged downward dog before returning it to your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then on your next breath, rise your left foot towards the sky before bringing it to your chest. Plank pose, your knee guided towards your left tricep. Plant your foot between your hands, untuck your toes, and rise your hands up to the sky, reaching intently. Feel extension in the front of your right hip, and on your next exhale, rotate your hands towards the left side of your mat. Crescent lunge twist. Return to center, your hands reaching towards the sky before planting firmly on other side. Inhale your left heel to the sky, creating a strong line from heel to hand before returning to your mat for downward dog. Stay here for a breath. Look to the top of your mat and then walk your feet up to the top for ragdoll pose. Grab opposite elbows and let your body hang with a nice gentle bend in your knees. You can rotate side to side, moving organically, letting your head hang loosely. Inhale, flat back, half twist, extend your head towards the front of your mat, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to the top, reaching up towards the sky. Mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arms, reach your heart towards the sky. And then inhale, return to mountain pose and bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, hands to mat, plank pose. Step your feet back, engage your core. Inhale, shift your shoulders over your wrists. Option to chaturanga or lower down to your mat. Inhaling and rising into cobra. Engage your back, drawing your shoulders towards your hips, and then exhale, downward dog, lifting your hips to the sky, pushing your feet down and back towards the wall behind you or just towards the back of your mat. It's okay if your feet don't reach your mat. Guide your hips higher up towards the sky. Take a deep breath and then exhale, return to plank pose. Hold here for a breath. Single leg downward dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky before exhaling and bringing your foot through, stepping firmly between your hands. Crescent lunge. Keep your left knee hovering over your mat, reaching firmly for the sky, squeezing your ears between your forearms. Stay on the ball of your right foot and exhale your hands out to the right side of your mat. The lunge twist. Hold for a breath. Reach your hands in opposition of each other. Simultaneously reach your head for the sky, creating intentional tension in all of your spine and your chest. Rotate your hands back to center. Up above you for crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Take your back heel down towards the mat and look forward through the fingers that are facing the top of your mat. Keep your hips open to the side of your mat, your front toes facing forward with your middle finger reaching as far as it can. Inhale, return to crescent lunge, and exhale, return your hands to mat. Step back into single leg downward dog, and bring your foot back down, find plank pose. Stay for your breath, let your body recover, and engage your core, stay strong. And then inhale, left heel to sky, single-legged dog, and step your foot through your hands. Find crescent lunge, hands reaching towards the sky, stay on the ball of your right foot. Your knee should be right over top of your heel, keep a 90-degree angle in that front leg. And exhale, open your arms towards your bent knee. Crescent lunge twist. Breathe deeply here. Stay grounded in your feet. It's okay if you wobble a little bit, that's just your body finding stability. Rotate your hands back up towards center, crescent lunge. And exhale, open towards the opposite side, warrior B. Reach towards the front of your mat with your left arm in the back with your right arm. Look forward over the top of your hand. Engage your back glute. Stand strong in this pose. Your heel should be rotated down on your mat. Great job. Now rotate back onto the ball of your foot, hands reaching up towards the sky, hips now facing the front of your mat. We are back in crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your hands firmly on either side of your foot. Reach back up into single leg downward dog. Return both feet to the floor for downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat and ragdoll here. Let your hands gently graze your mat. Only engaging in your legs, allowing your body to just be limp. A deep breath, extend your head towards the front of your mat, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to the top, mountain pose, reaching for the sky, and bring your hands back down to your heart. Inhale, hands go back up, side bend to the right. Inhaling into your side body. Try and keep your hands as close together as you can above your head, reaching up and out towards the right. Inhale back to center before bending in the opposite direction. Feel a stretch from your hip all the way up to the side of your arm. And then inhale, return to center for mountain pose. Prep for a yogi squat, step your feet mat width apart. With your hands at your heart, bring your hips down to your mat. Don't sink too deep into your hips. You should feel engagement in your hips and in your glutes. Guide your knees out towards your pinky toes. Keep your hands at heart center. Take deep breaths as you feel extension in your lower body. Inhale your hips to the sky for a wide leg forward fold, engaging your whole body here through your fingers. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, wide leg mountain pose. Exhale, your feet back to hip width and hands to heart center. Inhale, hands go back up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back to half lift. Exhale, hands go to your mat, step back into plank pose. Hold here, engage your core. And exhale as you bring your knees to your mat for tabletop pose. Cross your feet behind you. Fall back onto your sit bones. Create a 90-degree angle with your knees, feet on the floor. Lean back, feel engagement in your core. If you would like more of a challenge today, try and hover your feet just a few inches off of your mat. Keep your core engaged, don't let your back arch. Option to have just your toes on the mat, or you can plant your feet entirely. Your core will still feel it. Another option to reach your hands towards the front of your mat, keeping them lean back for more engagement or forward for a little less. Listen to your body. Go ahead and cross your feet in front of you. Roll forward onto your knees for tabletop so that you can guide your hips back into child's pose. Allow your body to rest. You did well today. Just a little bit more before we wrap up. Inhale into your lower back and exhale any tension. Do the same for your middle back. Upper back, breathing into any areas that just feel a little bit tight. You can press your forehead into the mat and then relax to really let your neck muscles disengage because this pose is for rest. Option to bring your knees further apart to feel more of a stretch in your hips or closer together to create more of a bend in your spine. Stay here for a few breaths. Breathing deeply and exhaling tension through your mouth. Take another breath, and then on your next inhale, come up into tabletop. Bring your knees to hip width if they weren't already. And find some gentle movement into cat-cows, moving with your breath. Keep your toes untucked, and when you exhale and guide your back higher up towards the sky, really push away from the mat with the palms of your hand. Prepare to cross your feet behind you so you can roll back onto your sit bones. Come to the center of your mat, lie on your back and hug your knees to your chest. You can rotate side to side. Just find a movement that feels good in your body. You can squeeze your knees closer to you. Use your hands to rotate your hips in circles on your mat. Massage your lower back with the pressure you feel in your mat, rotating in one direction and then the other. Opportunity to do an inversion before we find corpse pose. Bring your feet into happy baby, or you can reach your heels up towards the sky just to bring your heart rate back down. In happy baby, grab the outer sides of your feet and gently rock side to side, the back of your thighs reaching towards the sky. Extend your legs back down your mat. Place your hands on either side of you, or option to put one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Let your knees fall open, your toes pointing in opposite directions. Inhale into your belly. Press the back of your head into your mat and then relaxing. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your eyebrows fall to the side of your face and your ears down towards the back of your head. Unclench your jaw and just breathe. Shavasana. side feels comfortable, stay here for a few breaths as you allow your body to wake up. Use your hand to push your body up into a seated position, cross-legged. Place your palms on your thighs up to receive anything that you need from the universe, or down to put your energy back into the universe. Thank you for showing up to your mat today. Thank yourself for showing up, for giving intentional time for your body to decompress and to realign. Your body thanks you, your mind thanks you, your spirit thanks you, and I thank you. You deserve to be loved gently, whether self-love or by anyone else, so just remember that as you go throughout the rest of your day. Try and maintain this energy and this peace that you feel, because you deserve it. With that, you can bring your hands together and your thumbs to the center of your forehead, and I bow to you. Namaste.